I'm back.
Do the things that you want to do.
Nobody cares. Is that still an introvert? If I don't want to be around people, but I just want to be around the people that I want to be around. Some good things that's come out of starting this video vlogging and podcast and not holding anything in and just expressing whatever I feel, however I feel, without trying to feel like you're tiptoeing around people or situations and you just say it how it is for you. I'd rather be in my own space than be around people. But, so if nobody's watching and nobody cares, what have you got to be worried about? Why are you so worried that the people that aren't watching don't care?
Real talks, zero edits, just raw conversations on the go. Hot takes, zero breaks. New episodes every week. Subscribe wherever you listen.
Good morning. I'll change the brightness on this. No, I don't think I can. Trying to look for a light so as to give me some light when I record in the car. And I forgot. I've actually got light on the phone when I did a recording, but now I can't see myself, so if I'm not in the picture, then you'll understand why, because I can't see myself. And at least whatever you're looking at, it's clear because it's in the light, but I'm just realizing I can put the light on to me on and off. Anyway, if you're still following, if you're still listening, thank you. If I can ask one favor of you, if you can like, if you can comment, if you can share, and if you can subscribe, do me a huge favor as to help me achieve the goal that I'm after, which has to do with all of this. And doing all of these will help me achieve the goal I'm after. More importantly, the sharing part. If you feel it will resonate with someone, or if you feel it would help someone, please share with them. And if anything, it's to show them that you're thinking of them and that they're not the only ones going through their go through. And there is always help for anyone that's out there. Today is Monday. Just had a weekend, and I want to start with a fair or foul. Fair or foul? I don't know about your. Maybe I should explain what fair or foul means. I'm gonna produce a scenario, and then you can either say fair, meaning you agree with it, it's all good, nothing to see here, move along, or foul, no, it shouldn't have happened, don't do it again, come on. So fair or foul? Let me know in the comments if this situation is fair or foul for you. So we just had yesterday we celebrated a birthday for the first lady of our church, and the birthday celebration, I might have to edit that part out. No. It's no filter commute. So we just had the birthday celebration yesterday for a dear person, an important person in our family and in our church, and I caught wind of a situation, and the birthday celebration, the idea was to keep it small, keep it to a minimum, so as to not, from my understanding, so as to not take it out of hand, get out of control, to keep expenses low. Because times are tough, and to keep expenses down is to minimize the number attending the celebration, and in that you would then have to pick and choose who would attend the celebration. And okay, I remember a time when a certain someone was planning to be married, and when we were doing the guest invite, we had to cull back the numbers and think about who is important and who are the most important. And if you were important, you might have got an invite, but if you were one of the most important people, then most likely you would have received an invite. And I feel that this would have been the situation, and for the setting up of or similar situation in the setting up of the guests for the birthday party. So invites were kept to a minimum, and most important people, pastors, ministers, immediate family, in terms of immediate family, like the sons and daughters and their children, that immediate. Because if you went into I don't know, I can't speak about anything else because I don't know. Remember, this is all under from what I heard and from my interpretation. So here's the fair or foul part. Fair or foul? You're invited, and it's invite only, and then you invite someone who's not invited? Fair or foul? It's invite only, but then you turn around and invite people who invite only, you get an invite and then you turn around and invite someone else. Fair or foul? Is this an island thing? Where I've heard it happen elsewhere as well. Yeah. You get invited and you turn around and you invite someone else. Whether they knew the person or not, they've turned around and invited them or not as well. And in this situation, we could have easily brought all of the Auckland churches together and had one big celebration, and easily. But man, that would have been a big ask. And I feel it's a good idea that, to keep it small. The smaller the group celebration, the more personal it can be, the more relaxed the celebration can be, because I don't want to count wrong or anything, but maybe the numbers were less than 100, and in the Samoan culture, and I have no doubt that this family could have catered for the whole, but it's not about that. I feel, and it's their right to celebrate however they feel. Whether they wanted to invite the certain group of people or not, it's their right. Fair or foul? You get invited and you turn around and you invite someone else, but the birthday celebration is invite only. What do you think? What happens in your culture? What happens in your religion? What happens in your family? There's some celebrations too I've been to. It says adults only. I see kids. Why are we not following the invitation? I mean, if it's too hard, to not bring your kids for whatever reason, don't come. The invite specifically says no kids, adults only, and for some reason, do these people like to bend the rules to please their satisfaction, to please their mindset and thought? And some people, fair or foul? Yeah, well, I could have gone in another direction with that too, fair or foul. I mean, what about the people that have piled the food and we're still eating? Next one, that'll be another fail. Pile the food and you're still eating. Anyway, what was I thinking about this morning? I was thinking yesterday, and obviously the thought has spilled over into this morning, and I've seen it be put into action. I've seen people do it, and I'm reminded of a brother who was made redundant, and then he started he already had a podcast going, but then he transitioned his podcast into a daily podcast until he got a job, and I followed it, and I was very much interested in what he was doing, and he went to the extent of letting us viewers know about interview opportunities and how he would prepare for interviews, and his ideas and thoughts around the interview process, and his preparation for interviews, and feedback post-interview, and the recording and feedback from the interviewees about the interview, whether he was successful or not. And I found it quite interesting. And I know some people were following that and weren't the only one, and I wasn't the only one, and I thought, because I'm thinking about pending the direction my occupation takes me, or the opportunity that follows me, depending on current occupation. I'm wanting to record and express, is the word, is it express? Record and vlog about the opportunity that will be at hand, and my going throughs and learnings about the situation that I'm going through, during and post the opportunity. And I like the idea as well about, if I'm made redundant, then vlogging until an opportunity presents itself. And I think for me, what made the vlogs even more interesting was edits. And so what do you guys use for your edits? I'm currently using CapCut via my phone, via the app through my phone, and I'm not very tech savvy in terms of using the laptop to edit, but maybe I should venture into this. And the laptop I have is just, I think you call it a Chromebook. It's just one of those small laptops. One, I don't really use the laptop, and two, I've only used it for playing music off it, for when I was doing step classes, and what else? And then just for setting up PowerPoint presentations for when I was given the opportunity to share about the word. And so maybe I need to venture into this. And one thing I have to be conscious about is the time I have, the time that's available to me, because even from watching the brother doing his vlogs, sometimes he was up till midnight or early hours of the morning, and I don't know what time he would have started to do his edits, but I know it takes a bit of time. And is it faster to use a laptop, or faster to use the app on your phone to do edits? Or does it just depend on you, the person, what you prefer and what's best for you? Let me know what you guys do, and what apps do you use if you're not using CapCut. I have tried others in the past. InVideo, I think one was one, and InVideo, and I think there's a few of others that I used to use, but lately I found CapCut to be the easiest. And I also pay for the premium, which is $20 a month for the premium CapCut, which allows all the captions and adding the different kinds of text and stickers and audio, editing video, the actual video. And I guess it is a little bit easier just because of the time I'm spending on there. But is it easier to use the laptop? What do you think? And if you don't use CapCut and you wanna need to take you through what I use, what I enjoy using, let me know in the comments, and I can try to do a video for you, take you through the features I like and what I like about CapCut, and you can share what you do too. Maybe there's some stuff that you know that I don't know, and I know that you don't know, and we can share tips and tricks on how to do things faster or better. So I use CapCut to edit my videos, and yep. Did I explain most to why? Maybe I need someone to bounce them off here. Yeah, so that's one idea, is to vlog the current occupation post this occupation, depending on where it goes to. I would vlog what I'll be going through if I was made redundant and waiting for the next opportunity, whether it's a job or not. All I know is working jobs, but I know a 9 to 5 is not the only way to earn an income. So hence why I'm venturing into this space of doing my own vlog podcast thing and just sharing about my thoughts. And I've also found that as much as time consuming as it might be, it's not actually consuming any time for me, because I'm traveling to work. I would usually just be listening to music or listening to a podcast, and now I can actually do something I feel that's worth my time, which is my no filter commute. And while I should have warned people at the start, or even at the start of my podcast, is if you don't want to be mentioned in the things I talk about, one, don't talk to me. Two, make sure the information doesn't reach me. Three, I would do as much as possible to keep it anonymous, so as to not expose. But if you're good at maths and you know how to put one and one together to get an answer, then oh well, them's are the breaks. So yeah, it's another direction and avenue that I'm looking to take what I'm doing, pending current situation in my occupation. Was that it? No, surely not. Let me. I've still got about 20 minutes on my commute to get home. But oh yes, I know. There's a few things that's happened since the start of my podcast vlogging journey. And that's, I think the most important one, excuse me as I pick I think the most important one that's happened is I've been able to get stuff off my chest and just talk about situations instead of holding it all in and then trying to deal with the situation and the emotions that come with it internally. And so I've been able to express it verbally. I lost the word. I'm back. My phone switched off because it was overheating, so maybe I have to look at different options to best record my videos. I was saying there's some good things that's come out of starting this video vlogging and podcasts, and the main one was not holding anything in and just expressing whatever I feel, however I feel, not worrying about what others think. Hence why it's the no filter commute, because when you can just say it how it is without trying to hurt anyone, you just without trying to feel like you're tiptoeing around people or situations, and you just say it how it is for you. So I've been able to just express about anything, emotions, feelings, and then too, because I'm a heavy, not heavier, because I'm a heavy, that's what I was saying, because I'm a heavy introvert, very strong introvert, it's helping me to, I feel, to talk and speak out there. And I say introvert, I feel like I am an introvert just because I'd rather be in my own space than be around people. But in saying that, if you are the people that I want to be around with, then I'm not an introvert. Is that still an introvert? If I don't want to be around people, but I just want to be around the people that I want to be around. And so that's a couple of things that's this avenue opportunities help me to grow in areas that's helped me to grow in. And to be honest, like this, nobody cares. I'm so nervous about starting stuff and even nobody cares. And you learn this. You learn this as you go along in whatever you do. Nobody cares. And so when nobody cares, they will show that they don't care. One, by the reactions they have. And if they're reacting, then they must care. But I'm talking about negative reactions, because they don't care, they will show negative reactions. And so because nobody cares, nobody's going to watch. Nobody's going to watch. So if nobody's watching and nobody cares, what have you got to be worried about? Why are you so worried that the people that aren't watching don't care? Why are you so? And so because nobody's watching, because nobody cares, because nobody's watching, just do the thing that you want to do. And you know the people that that care, the people that are watching, because they're the ones that will support you. How? Because they're the ones that will be watching. They're the ones that will be liking. They're the ones that will be commenting. They're the ones that will be sharing. They're the ones that are subscribing. The ones that care. And we put so much emphasis on the ones that don't care.
the ones that don't watch, we put so much emphasis because it's so scary. Hey, what? Wow, man! If I do this, and a million people don't watch, and a million people don't care, oh, how scary is that? And which leads back to the worrying about the future and putting so much pressure on yourself on a situation that hasn't happened. And then when it doesn't happen, you, kalafai. And so, do the thing that you want to do. And if you could think of the worst case scenario in your mind, I like it. I like that situation. What's the worst thing that could happen to you? And you just think about it and internalize it, but don't stress over it like it's going to stop you from doing what you want to do. But you're going to use that internalization about what might happen, the worst case scenario. You're just going to think about it, but don't let it stop you, but continue to move forward so that you can do whatever it is you want to do. But you're saying to yourself, has the worst thing happened to me yet? Because of nobody cares. What's the worst thing that could happen because I put this energy and these videos out? Nobody watches. Well, if nobody's watching, then it's already happened. And I know someone's watching, because I can't be watching these videos and getting views by myself, because I'm not rewatching them 10, 20, 30 times. So someone must be watching. And now I think, okay, if someone's watching, okay, it doesn't hurt. It hasn't hurt me that someone's watching. And I'm like, oh, woo, get through that hurdle. Okay, what's the next worst thing that could happen? That in a month's time, or a few weeks' time, that nobody's watched the video. Someone's watching. And you get in this spiraling situation where you just get lost in your own thoughts. I'm not going to do this because, and I'm not going to do this because of that, and I'm not going to do this because of that, and that, and that, and that, and then none of that happens. If you're still watching, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what do you think about any of the things that I'm talking about. Fair or foul, you get lost in your own thoughts, and you are your own worst enemy. Okay, bye far.